Welcome everyone. This is Snowball playing ESO. Now this is the new character again. I'm going to start the video with the stream with the harborage because didn't do it yesterday or whenever I did last stream. As you can see, there's a mod I have that altered the overlay.
I understand you visited the Halls of Torment. Marvelous place, marvelous. I'm not a fan of the tortured screaming, but otherwise it's quite lovely.
Honor and faith to you, my friend.
I'll open a portal to hasten your journey.
I understand.
I'm looking forward to this. I'm curious to see where Sai-Sahan trained in his youth.
We should get to...
Oh, joy. We've been here less than 5 minutes and Sahan is already
The Abbey
getting
burns.
maudlin and weepy.
Quickly, we must find Kasura.
So much destruction. What could have done this?
I'm afraid I've seen this before. Keep an eye skyward, Titanborn.
The worms will pay for what they've done. I swear it.
Kasura! There!
I can manage. Please.
Sai-Sahan!
The others.
Kasura,
Intruders.
are you injured?
Cultists.
What happened?
They attacked the Abbey. And so many of my students have fallen.
The Abbey is in ruins, Kasura. How could they?
Gigantic beast. Like nothing I've ever seen. Cultists. They're opening rifts to oblivion.
No. Save your strength, Kasura. We will make them pay. I promise you.
What do you think? Trap?
It's only a trap if you don't know about it.
In the name of Molag Bal, come forth and destroy his enemies!
Throw the ice.
Heed me, Daedric minions, and obey!
want more XP.
Hosts of Oblivion, come forth and feast.
Sai, the Titan returns! This valley was so beautiful.
Ah, Sai Sahan and company at last. My pet has been waiting for you.
Here it comes!
How many more of your friends must die, Sai Sahan? Where is the Amulet of Kings?
Zappity zap zap zappity zap zap. Yay, 31. Now only 10 more levels.
Well, follow me. The hidden entrance will not be obvious.
Why would a crypt need a secret entrance?
It's a wonder there's an unplundered crypt in all of Skyrim. You Nords could learn a thing or two from the builders of Hammerfell.
Perhaps Hammerfell could also teach Nibene the virtue of good manners.
Here we are. Watch your step as you descend.
Aye. Tread lightly. Few living have been permitted to walk among these honored dead.
Why does Saisahan have to be so slow?
By the sword of my father, Nazir Ataf-Sahan, I pledge myself to the destruction of Manimarco and the liberation of Tamriel from the tyranny of the god of schemes, Molad Bal.
The ring is yours. Guard.
I knew you would lead me to the ring eventually. Give it to me.
Your presence defiles this place, Manimarco.
Give me the ring, and I might spare your pathetic lives.
We struck down your Titan and we'll strike you down soon enough.
The Titan was a prelude of what's to come if you continue to defy me.
Defy you? Your delusions of godhood are laughable, you ignominious corpse herder.
Very well then. I'll simply take the ring from your corpses.
Blasphemy! How dare you raise the honored dead to fight your battle?
The next time you hide something from the most powerful necromancer in all of Tamriel, you might reconsider hiding it in a bloody tomb.
Die. I refuse your death.
Hold the line! They must not get the ring!
I refuse your death.
Rest in peace, honored dead.
Souls of my ancestors, I will avenge Manimarco's blasphemy!
The ring is Lord Varaneth.
The damage is great, but if you had not arrived when you did, there would be nothing left to rebuild. Be safe in the coming days, my friends. I look forward to your return.
Whee!
In my mind's eye, I witnessed your battle with the worm cult and with the undead Unsay abominations. I witnessed it.
You're a fan of poetry, aren't you? How's this, then? As I was going out one day, my head fell off and rolled away. But when I saw that it was gone, I picked it up and put it on. Rather like that one.
I do too. That's my favorite thing from this game, that random ass poem from Cadwell. And I'm not even sure it could exactly be considered a poem. But I don't know. I'm not good with poetry and much like that. What the heck? Ah, piss. I'll just shove it in the bank. changed the name and race of my crafter because while I liked them being a cat, a Khajiit, I just didn't want them to be anymore.
Vestige, meet me at the harborage. We are ready to reclaim the Amulet of Kings. And so we've come full circle. I led the original 5 companions on a quest to reclaim the Amulet of Kings. At the time I told myself it was for the good of all Tamriel. I was wrong, and now all the world suffers from my hubris. Perhaps, but I wonder, will history repeat itself or rewrite itself? In truth, I fear using the amulet again. Its power is both great and terrible. Destiny can crush us by fulfilling our wishes just as surely as it can by denying them. It was a holy city in the First Era, founded by Queen Alessia herself. It has since fallen into crumbling ruin. Before its capture, Saitahan hid the Amulet of Kings in the catacombs beneath the city. It is in the mountains of Calovia, the land of my youth. But I have little memory of that time. My exposure to the Elder Scrolls stole much of the man I once was. Speak to Saitahan.
P.O.P. Dr. Pepper.
I'm worried.
The time has come for us to enter the catacombs of Sankrator. Not the catacombs.
The portal is open. Go now. Return with the amulet.
You could have hidden that amulet anywhere in Tamriel, and this was your first choice?
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Brilliant. Why is it that the people with the most ridiculous ideas are always the ones who are most certain of them?
Shut up,
Shut
Thorn.
up, Thorn.
What brings you to Sankrator, old friend? Looking for an amulet, perhaps?
Marco, how did you find this place?
Do you really think I'd allow you to escape the halls of torment if I couldn't track your every movement?
Sai, no! Minimarco, stop! You're killing him!
Where is the Amulet of Kings? My master, Molag Bal, demands it.
Your master, please. You would use the amulet to betray Molag Bal.
Fool! When I ascended, you could have been at my right hand, Tharn. Instead, you chose to align yourself with mongrels and imbeciles. Now, you'll die with them.
You won't get away with this. Do you really think you can betray a Daedric prince?
Nope.
With the Amulet of Kings, all things are possible. Nations will tremble and
He cannot
bow
if
before
I
me.
have betray
I will be
a Daedric prince.
god!
The Amulet of
Daedric
Kings
prince
will
be a
never be
king,
yours.
man,
It
America.
is protected by a ward of the Divines.
You mean your ward of Stendar, god of merciful forbearance, patron of gutless, law-abiding dimwits? It won't even slow me down.
Are you well enough to continue?
Have no fear, Snow Lily. I am Redguard. We are like mountain bamboo. Far stronger and more flexible than we might appear.
I find it hilarious that Mannimarco chose such a massive projected appearance. He's obviously overcompensating for something.
Those of you who get that,
Through
get
that
that.
gate lies the Crypt of Heroes. We can enter if you wish.
At least the way most
a
people would
foul
probably
place
think of it at my
dead.
age.
Persistent, aren't you? Do you really think you can keep me from acquiring the
Amulet
amulet?
of Kings is under the protection of Stendar's ward. It will never be yours.
Ah, sigh. You still don't understand, do you? My plan will succeed because of your ward of Stendar. It will prevent Molag Bal from observing or interfering. By the time the ward is down and the amulet is mine, it will already be too late.
You're insane if you think you can betray the god of schemes.
Naive child. You know nothing. Chim El Adabal, the red diamond at the center of the Amulet of Kings, is the most powerful soul gem ever created. With the amulet in my possession, I will absorb Molag Bal's power, reducing him to an empty husk of ethereal flesh. Then I will trap his essence within the gem. Forgotten. In time, all of Tamriel will bow down before me. Soon, the god of schemes will have a new name. Mannimarco.
As a god. Please, a moment, my friends. I must rest before we continue.
Sai, are you all right? That bastard really hurt you, didn't he? I swear to the gods, I'll take his head off.
I'll be fine, Snow Lily. I just need a moment to catch my breath.
Take all the time you need. I'll keep watch. If there's anything I can do, just name it.
An enchanting moment. I'll be over here bringing up my lunch.
shrine is on the far side of the room. Quickly, we must find our way across.
I've a surprise for you, sire. Do you remember your fallen comrades from the Dragon's Army? I've taken the liberty of raising them, and they're quite anxious to see you.
Again, king of worms defiled the memory of the honored dead. I have no wish to disfigure the corpses of my old comrades of the Dragon Guard. We must consecrate the shrine.
Peace. So. Oh, no, he's not.
Stendar, God of mercy, charity, and justice, empower us with your wisdom and vision. Help us to right the wrongs of this world through your grace and with your guidance. Encourage us as we smite the wicked and punish the unjust.
Wait.
Now, we have only to consecrate the second shrine before we can enter the vault.
What the heck? We wow.
You certainly did a thorough job hiding the amulet, Sai. Couldn't you have just stuffed it in a mattress or something?
second shrine is in the chamber beyond. There is a trick to reaching it. A puzzle of sorts. I'm not gonna call it solution. The altar is on the far side, but to reach it, the drawbridge must be lowered.
You did it! The bridge is down!
Starting to annoy me. Kill them!
These consecrations beseech you to lower your wards and grant us safe passage into the Vault of Kings. We have received the...
I got a new lightning staff. Yay.
Dank corridors, crumbling walls, nauseating smells. This place has all the charm of a Riften brothel. It must feel very much like home to you, Titanfall.
You mean a crypt filled with the rotting corpses of inbred kings and failed statesmen? Must be what it's like at a Tharn family reunion.
Your pathetic efforts will not succeed. The Amulet of Kings will be
I
mine.
swear by Stendar's grace and the sword of my father, you will not win, Manamarco.
Soon, you will know the extent of my power and bow before me. Through the power of the Amulet of Kings, I will be transformed. All the nations of Tamriel will bow before me. They will worship me and beg for my mercy. All will know the name of Manimarco as their one true god.
You'll never get away with it, Manamarco. We'll fight you to our last breath.
By all means, my old friends. try and stop me.
Very secure gate. Very, very secure. You just push it open.
Look, the amulet. I can see it from here.
Keep Manimarco occupied. I'll close the portal.
Minions, arrive! Obey me!
I will hold them at the portal. Focus on Manimarco.
necromancer Tamriel has ever known. This is merely a transition. My first step towards true immortality. Now witness my true power! Watch as I rise up from the grave and ascend to godhood!
Worm! You think you can betray the Lord of Brutality and Domination without consequence? You will pay for your arrogance. You will writhe in agony for the rest of eternity. Your tortured screams will echo throughout oblivion to serve as a warning to others.
It is done.
My ears, they have popped.
The companions assemble once more. Travel to the harborage. It is time for our final preparations.
They're having an important meeting and asked...
Welcome back, Vesti. In my sleep, as you wish. Sai-Sahan has something he wanted to ask you as well.
We want you to
You should go to him.
My lord, with your permission.
You needn't call me that anymore, Sai-Sahan. We are equals now.
All those years ago, when we fought beneath our Lord's banner to free the Empire from the Longhouse Emperors, we did so with a dream of freedom and peace in mind. Not just for the Empire, but for all of Tamriel. Together, we forged a fellowship stronger than any blade, only to see it shattered upon the rocks of deceit by one of our own. That fellowship is no more. Yet we four have assembled here, united by a single purpose. It is not vengeance that drives us, but truth, and loyalty, and justice. I, Sai-Sahan, steward of the Abbey of Blades, call for the 5 companions to be reforged this day by the light of Stendar and the heart of Lorcan. May our blade of fellowship be forged anew, and may the vestige, our mutual friend and ally, become its tip, that we may thrust it straight into the heart of a Daedric prince.
Sai-Sahan is right. You are the member that we should have had all those years ago.
It is as the scrolls foretold. The soulless one will become the brightest of 5 stars, and they shall guide us to the coming dawn.
Oh, please, you melodramatic sots. Fine, fine. If seeing one of your foolish prophecies come true will help to ensure the safety of the Empire, I'll play along.
We stand united once more. The 5 companions are reforged, and together we will strike down the God of Schemes.
Come here, my friend. I've got a few things I want to say before you go. It's been a long road, hasn't it? I've been thinking about our adventures. Where do you see yourself going after all of this is over? Traveling is a humbling experience. Me? What? No. Can you... You never get used to it. One last thing. I knew I liked you. Let's not forget the struggles that got us to this point. We're almost home. We just have a bit further to fight.
Are you all insane? You do realize what we need to do, right? We have to fight a Daedric prince. Amulet or no, this is going to mean more death. Vestige, come here. I'll tell you what they're afraid to mention. Getting all chummy with Titanborn? I enjoy the company of clever, well-informed people. You really should try it sometime. So, you felled the great Manimarco. Well played. You've done the Empire a great service. The farmer doesn't thank the cow when it voids itself on the field, but it still makes the crops grow taller. I suppose it is. But that wasn't the reason for this heartwarming reunion. Varen and I have spoken at length since you recovered the amulet, and have determined our final course. First, the plane meld must be stopped, even now. Then, and only then, can you take the fight to Molag Bal himself, to restore protection to Nirn and reclaim your soul. I know more about the Daedra than any man or mer alive. For good or ill, my family has always kept ties with the forces of Oblivion, and this much I know. One cannot kill a Daedric prince. But we have the Amulet of Kings. With the amulet in our possession, we may be able to wound him severely, and in the process force him to relinquish every last soul he has stolen, including your own. This is where your condition works to your benefit. The ritual we performed with the Amulet of Kings caused the soul burst and damaged the veil between worlds. If the damage is to be repaired, I must attempt the ritual again, this time with you. Only if we use it here on Nirn. But if we were to travel to Cold Harbor, we might be able to harness its power, imbue you with divine agency enough to challenge the Daedric Prince. Calling upon the power of the amulet in this manner will consume someone's soul, utterly. One cannot channel the power of the gods without paying such a price. Unfortunately, you don't have a soul to consume, and I am needed to perform the ritual. More specifically, one of our 3 companions. I suspect that's why they're so nauseatingly over-appreciative and fawning. Of course it is. The fact of the matter stands, however. One of the 5 will need to give their life to fuel this attack, when the time comes.
So you said before the vestige arrived, and I've already thought it over. I'll do it.
Snow Lily, no.
No. Varen.
You should not need to give your life this way. This is my duty. Penance for my numerous failures. This is my chance to make things right.
The scroll said nothing of this moment, and so I am not bound to their dictates. Vestige, I ask that you let me do this one thing. All that has happened was because of my hubris. I shall be the one.
Sire, you've done enough. This was Manimarco's doing, not yours.
As the one who will fight the Daedric Prince, the
Varen still
vestige
fell
should
for it, though.
I don't see you leaping to volunteer, Tharn. Saving your own backside again.
Hard as it may be, Lyris, don't be an idiot. I'm the only one who knows the ritual, and we don't have time to teach anyone else.
That's enough. It won't be decided here and now. Vestige, come here. I have some final words for you.
So, going toe-to-toe with the big bad then, are you? Smashing. Good luck to you. This whole plane meld thing seems like a nasty business. I prefer my Cold Harbor with a bit less Tamriel in it, thank you very much.
I'm running up a hill to get the treasure. Okay. Here. Promise dead. Endeavor. Julia site. 3 workshop furnishings. 30 items to merchants. Well, dang, I'm almost done with the resource gathering, so might as well just do that. I was gonna say, I should be able to get it just on this character. That's weird. Mournhold.
Buying and selling.
Over here, Initiate.
3 blades helped her. Fitting for the mage creature.
Well, well, if it isn't the hero of the pact. Glad you made it. I'm the leader of the Hidden Armigers. If you've heard of us, we haven't been doing our jobs. The Armigers do the pact's dirty work. Sometimes that involves agents from the Morag Tong and other secret organizations, like Nariu here. She owes me a favor. It's a long series of stories we don't have time for. She saved my brother. I saved her life. We're back and forth. Turns out I'm glad you came, Virion. I'm calling in that favor.
You mean you called me here without knowing if you needed me, Thrush? Ugh. What's the favor?
I need you to contact the other spy networks. The Eyes of the Queen of the Aldmeri Dominion and the Ring of Daggers in the Daggerfall Covenant.
Contact. You do me with the tips of my daggers. Repeatedly, right?
No, no. This is a diplomacy thing. No killing.
Apologies for my
Waste
lateness.
of a favor, Thrush. Should have asked for something your lackeys couldn't do. We're even after this, you know.
I know, but this is important. Thanks, Nariu. I'll even ride with you as far as Oradon. Let's go.
Greatly esteemed Queen Irene Arana Aldmeri, it is my great honor to present to you...
Varnus, you're so formal. I remember the patience and kindness you showed an awkward, freckled waif all those years ago on Fair Somerset. You captured this child's heart then, and it remains with you to this day.
You warm an old man's heart, my queen. I remember well those halcyon days.
As do I, my old friend. Sorry about all these guards. I'm told they're necessary. These are dark days.
A wise precaution, my queen. My counsel would be no different. If you'll permit it, my companion would like to speak with you.
Ah, yes. Let me meet this hero I've heard so much about. It's not often the heroic deeds of one who by all rights should be considered a mortal enemy reach my ears. Come, let's talk. Varnus is a dear man. In many ways, he is family to me. Since he has given you his trust, I'm willing to set aside our differences. But under different circumstances, you and I would be sworn enemies. Well spoken and point taken. To be perfectly honest, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to meet you. Your exploits are legendary. A true champion is like a stone cast upon the waters of history. The ripples it creates travel far and wide. Human thing, but you must also remain strong and self-assured. A true champion is also history's pawn, and history is a cruel and unfeeling master. But enough philosophy. What did you wish to speak with me about? And you need all three of the Alliance leaders to attend this meeting. A bold suggestion. I like it. Very well. I make no promises with regards to the negotiations themselves, but I will attend. That much I promise.
That went well.
Tell the lovely Donmer, Naryu, that she is very welcome to disguise herself as a serving girl and show off for this one.
Raz,
this one has
inappropriate.
I love Raz, Farazumdar, but he's a bit of a pervert.
Esteemed High King Emmerich, I thank you for agreeing to this meeting. I would not presume to waste your time without good reason.
We've known each other for some time, Master Galerion. You aren't known for your capricious whims. Tell me, though, who is your companion?
Your Majesty, this is Skald King Yoren's personal representative.
Looking
here
for
to
things
speak
to
with
steal
you about the
because-
impending Cold Harbor crisis.
The
No,
Skald
looking for
King
things to steal.
sends his personal champion into his enemy's stronghold? Either he has a lot of faith in you, or he's trying to get you killed. I'm intrigued. Come, let us speak.
I am Lord God.
It bellows legs, but you are a bold one. Even the bards of Wayrest sing of your exploits. I must confess, I had hoped to meet you one day. We sharpen our blades on the same whetstone, if you take my meaning. Tell me then, is it madness that drives you to barge in here like this? Or perhaps you're here to surrender on behalf of your people. If that's the case, I accept. That's a bit of a dreary subject, but I prefer that over some angry line like, "I've come here to kill you, Your Majesty." I'm glad you didn't say that. So you want to talk about everyone's favorite Daedric prince, then? What of him?
No, I didn't come here to kill you. I came here to steal from you.
Ha! I'm sorry. I think I must have misheard you. For a moment, I thought you were saying you wanted to battle a Daedric prince. That would be especially funny if you wanted my help. So, what was it you really meant to say? That would be utter madness. But I do like the thought of seeing that next to my name in the history books. All right. If Irene and Yoren agree to attend, I'll be there. If this is an assassination attempt, though, I'm taking you with me.
Give my best.
I didn't think it possible.
Tell him I hope we can dance again soon.
So, you've been mingling with the enemy, have you, Daria?
Just so you know, I already knew that.
Oh, I love to mingle, Your Majesty. I'm gonna mingle their heads right off their necks one of these days.
I want to finish the actual story before I go to Cold Harbor. Because, yes.
Everything's been... Please, the Alliance leaders are waiting.
They can wait.
Rub it in, why don't you?
They can wait all
you
they
must
want.
know Shadowstooler has rejected me. Again.
Or they can try and kill me, I don't care.
I'm sure it's just a clerical error.
The fact just said, please, the Alliance leaders are waiting. It's just funny to me. Do I have a house in... Let's down more. No, I don't think I do. Yeah, no. The dream strike. Lots of fish. Can't take those fish. Can take the dagger. Dagger! Oh, fall in the water. I fell in the water. The water! Stop falling in the water, America the power. Shadow fan. Split the poop. Furry. Stormhold guard, oh no.
Why did you run off? I was just preparing the portal. Please, return to Mournhold as soon as you can.
No. He's mad. I don't care.
I saw strange lights coming from Tenmar Walk. I thought it was just me.
Stay away if you know what's good for you.
I will be back. I'm back.
On your way, stranger. I have about time the vice cannons do their jobs. Ireland's body lies captive in the mortuary. I can't even see him, let alone bury him. Why all these ridiculous delays? Dumark, take this accursed Shadow Scales. Who else? He spoke out against the Argonians, and rightly so. He was targeted for having the courage to say what we all think about them. I'm no bigot. But if you ask me, the world would be a better...
What could the Dominion want with a dead Hist?
Pardon my tears.
I could use a break.
Any word on your friend?
Nothing. Swamps have never been so dark, I say.
Is there no hope? Things have never looked worse.
You there! Please, I have an urgent message! Gethys Omabar sent me. It's about his wife, Ironi. Gethys saw Ironi, alive. He watched her enter their home on the other side of Stormhold. He asked you to meet...
Hello. Praise Vivek.
Vivek and Mafala. Arg. Ow. My knee.
Vice Canon Hrondar.
Is it true Tonville sacrificed himself to seal Sadal away?
I'll take those.
I do what I'm paid to do. We've got to earn a living.
Hell.
Move to flank!
Is someone there? Help me, please.
Circle around!
Shaw's bones.
To the side!
Vice Cannon Rondar.
Gods, it felt good to bury you freed.
Beach.
Just in time. We got we each why does any
You may look like someone I met in Stormhold, but make any sudden moves and I'll shred your full skin.
How did you find us? Unless you're a skin stealer. Keep your hands empty if you please. But you don't stink of death. You're likely what you seem. What remains for you to share is why you came here. Still with us, is he? That man is luckier than a Khajiit in an abandoned fishery. What does Rondar want? If it's for me to say he was right about sticking together, he can drown himself in a bog. We don't need rescuing. We need Rondar to recognize we're bait in another Dominion trap. Tell him I won't allow such wasteful theatrics on our behalf. If you find Vice Canon Rondar's regiment, you'll find him. Tell him if Vice Canon...
Vice Canon Hatermine says you're no skin stealer. Please forgive my manners before.
You aren't like the others. You should keep your own face. It suits you better.
From the sides!
Hold on.
Thank you, friend.
Stay away from my new
Meet me
face.
in that cave.
Ukatse is one of our finest scouts. Seeing him alive is sunlight in the afternoon.
Vice Canon Hatermine. The ruins crawl with Dominion. Watch yourself out there.
What madness. Soldiers died thinking our own ranks betrayed us. I'd like to feed those skin stealers to a Wamasu with the flux. I saw Vice Cannon. I heard a pine thrush call. But those birds aren't native to Black Marsh. Then I saw my friend raise her mace and bring it down on my helmet. But now I know their smell. Sweet with decay, like swamp water. A lingering taste of burnt leaves. I'm not just the best-looking scout in Shadowfen. I'm also the best tracker. I can pick up Vice Cannon Rondar's scent and lead us right to him. I'll need someone to watch my back while I follow my nose. Then I'll shadow you and alert you when I pick up Vice Cannon Rondar's scent. Ready when you're ready. They brought him past the cave. Strange. It is an old smell. They dragged him up this rise, straight ahead. He didn't struggle.
From the sides! Circle around! Move the flank!
Vice Cannon. Oh no. We'll find who did this. Did you find any sign of who did this to him? Something's wrong. He smells very dead. If the Vice Cannon was dead this whole time, was it a skin stealer who launched the attack on the cave? Or before that, when we lost the other Vice Cannons?
Yep.
Vice Cannon Rhonda always smelled of mead. I didn't. I should have. Zeus! What secrets do the Dominion already know? You're right. They'll know what to do. They have to. Despite his rough manner, Vice Cannon Rondar was a hero to many in Stormhold. When this is all over, you'll have a fitting burial. This impostor must be found before he can fool any...
Ring of the hatchling shell.
Move now!
Come to me, mortal. This is the way in.
Split up!
Hide when the Dominion spots you.
Don't want to have Beetle. Beetle.
Scatter! I need healing! Scatter!
What a capable... Why a glimpse of your enemy? Rubitar and his prize.
Hmm.
moment, my mortal trifle. Come close. I have one last secret to whisper in your ear.
Anyone could be a skin stealer. Anyone. Never find all of us. They are everywhere.
Follow me. The exit is this way. What to do with you?
I wanted to free those
What
people.
to do? Do you desire?
Have I offended the three?
Ukatse informed us you had entered the ruins to pursue Vice Canon Rondar's imposter. Whatever you did in the ruins caused a lot of panic amongst the Dominion. We chose our moment, yes, but Vice Canon Rondar's death weighs heavily on Hadamine. She says she should have known. Poor thing. We were all fooled. But enough of our troubles. Once she's recovered, Vice Canon Hadamine will no doubt celebrate your accomplishment. But this artifact you mentioned, the Nemic Egg, do you know anything of its whereabouts? A Dominion general, perhaps, whoever he is, will stop his march through Shadowfen. I'll appoint Ukatse to lead the scouts in our search for Ruvatar. I swear to you, he'll account for the Dominion's terror. This Nemic Egg is unknown to me. If it originated in Shadowfen, perhaps an...
How long was Vice Canon Rondar a skin stealer? I fear it will take months to undo the damage wrought by his impostor.
I know it's only been almost 2 hours, but I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Shorter one a bit. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell to stay updated, and for now, Snowball signing off.